Hello fellow gamers, Jim here, and today I'm really excited to bring you a special episode of Celeste Strawberry Jam, because if you look at our progress through the beginner lobby journal, you can see our next level is Paint, and Paint is a very good level. It is also a fan favourite. It is possibly the most beloved map in the entire map pack. Being in beginner lobby, it's the most accessible to everyone, I suppose, but it is also really good, and you will see why shortly. You can see our map here has grown arms and legs. I may have accidentally discovered some of this off screen. Oh well. But to get to Paint, let's head down to tide pools. I think this isn't the most direct way, but it is a fun way, and we get to whoosh our way over. Yeah, I think this is why that bench was called tide pools. Whee! So yeah, we got some help there in the water, and then we can sploosh our way over as such. Now another thing to bear in mind with Paint is that it is much like Cassette Cliffs was. It is a cassette level, and here it is. It is a cassette level, so I will be recording the music sort of as we go, rather than adding it in the edit, which, you know, means I I will be able to edit out far fewer of my mistakes. To be honest, I don't really edit much out at the moment. I don't actually need to just yet. But anyway, we have Paint by Moscan, and a lot of people worked on this one. We got Code by Majora 320, Sama, SSM 24, Vexitus, Art by Moscan, Music by BeanJammin, Sticker by Moscan, Decoration by Gamation and Moscan and World Waker 2, Camera by World Waker 2, Writing, Moscan and World Waker 2, Playtesting, Bryson, Owen Shirrell, Real Hojo, Tio, Wanda, with Captain Quinnigan, and special thanks to Bissy, Owen Shirrell, and World Waker 2. Whew. This is a level a lot of people wanted to be associated with. It has this little groove. You can just hear that in the background. Ugh! How long was I asleep? Oh my god, am I going to do a Madeline voice? Maybe. I'm exhausted. No, I don't think I am. You were out for quite a while, darling. Come on, it's stuffy in here. Why don't you get out for some fresh air? Take a break from that project for a while. Alright. Okay. Nice silverberry. Huge silverberry, in fact. We got to start off in this lovely room. Just a quick walk, and then I'll get back to work. Yeah. So this level is sort of an acknowledgement to all artists and creatives out there who struggle at times with their project, and it's more specifically, it is a reference to the Strawberry Jam itself being delayed, because it was delayed by a while. Just listen to this music. Watch these cassettes, literal cassettes here moving about. Yeah. We've also got some momentum gameplay to avoid, so we don't want to be jumping into the wall. Now I'm told getting the music to line up with deaths, screen transitions, all of this was very difficult. So we also have this lovely custom object, which is a power switch, and you wouldn't have been able to tell there. Well, it opens the door, which is nice, but also importantly, it gives us back our dash. We also have these fountain pen enemies, which aren't too bad at first, but they do get a bit tricksy, like even here. Oh, okay, so I got caught victim by something there. When you first enter a screen, you should just give it a second, because the syncing can take a little bit. So sometimes the cycles don't work exactly how they should. So not too bad, but I did get a little bit taken advantage of there. Yeah, watch out for those crumble blocks if you're just walking. Cool. Now we get to experience the funness of these light switches with their dash restoring properties. Uh-oh. Helps if you actually dash into them. So for this room, let's just jump on over here, get our dash back here, get our dash back up down that one, and then use momentum. That one can be like, that one could take a bit. We've got all these cute little cat bat things kicking about. Now, Paint is a little bit infamous for being something of a maze. It's not that bad if you know it, but this screen has two choices. So we can either take the bottom route down there, or we can take the top route up here. Now, neither route actually matters in terms of completion. You end up in the same place, and you can't miss any berries, but you can miss some secrets, because if we take the top path, we get this cute little room where you see the music dim, and we get this golden cat statue. Paper stars hold folded worries, and yet this dream is restful. Lovely. Yeah, so there's a ton, chock full of secrets is this map. Ah, yes, which you love to see. Even if Let's Playing it is a bit difficult, because I don't want to miss anything. And I've already had to go the top route rather than the bottom route. So I might show the bottom route. It's just like one screen like this, so maybe I won't, but hello cat friend. Cool. And then this block falls down, and this is where you would have come out if you'd have taken the bottom route. So really very little difference at all. We can scramble our way up here to another cat friend. I think sometimes these cassette blocks can become sort of unsynced from where they're supposed to be, which can be quite tricky. Now again, we have a bottom route and a top route. And again, there's no difference, except if you want all the cool secret areas, you have to come the top route, because they kill you, by the way. Don't mess with those. Because we can come up here. And this is just a cute little area. Some cats chilling in a giant ball of yarn. But what's this? A breakable wall. The misty air breathes life into the quiet of an alley forgotten. Lovely. Is that a giant battery in the background? I think it is. And yeah, we've got some bopping cats and another golden cat statue. You love to see it. Right. Let's keep on going. Oh, no, yeah. As soon as I did that, I was like, this doesn't work. And work, it did not. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So these fountain pen nibs are both pink and blue, so they fire on both ticks of the music. Worth bearing that in mind. Okay, so we're still on the top route. So this top route is slightly longer than the last one. I think it lasts a couple of screens. Right, we want to jump up here, grab this, use these springs to spring to victory. Be careful of this fountain pen. No problemo. And here is where we rejoin our bottom route friends, and they will come out of there. So that's nice. And then just before we leave this screen, which looks a bit complicated, but we'll get to that. If we drop down here and we hurry, we can actually sneak down to this little bonus area where we have these nice fish. And I believe this flag is an ally flag for the LGBTQ community, but I'm not sure which one it is. Obviously not much of an ally. Okay, let's keep going. Oh dear. Now there's a spring down there, but I don't think there's any way to actually get to that spring, so never mind. Now this screen is actually a bit tricky. You just wanna... Okay. The crumble blocks don't help here. So this guy fires you over. Use some momentum there to get over here with a dash if you need it. Jump your way between those, grab this wall, but then what you need to do is use the crumble block to create a gap that you can then go down. And then this block, which has moved over, does handily stop the fountain pen blobs from killing you. This screen's a bit tricky, so we just need to be careful and time our collection of these switches. I made that look probably more straightforward than many people will find it. Now we begin to discover the first kind of crazy secret that maybe you won't find. Now this cat is having a little look. What's he looking at? There's nothing over there. Well, if you trust the cat, we find a lovely little floating cat den with a bubble to take you back. Wait, did I see everything down here? Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's too much else going on. So without that bubble, you actually can't get back. You can't reach that, even with some... Oh dear. Alright, even with fancy movement tech. So bubble takes you back. Cool. Alright. Let's keep on going. Now this route looks like it may be a secret route, but actually it is the main route. And it brings us up to this nice fish. And before we head up to the right, where we may think we need to go, look, we've got another glowing path. Have you forgotten what meaning you hold? Yes. Who hasn't forgotten what meaning they hold? Eh? That's what I want to know. Madeline, we need to slow down. We can't keep up this pace. I'm fine. Really? No, we're not. This isn't just about the walk, is it? This project isn't healthy. Maybe we should stop. After all we've done, I'm not just gonna give up. It needs to be good enough. I have to see this through. Madeline. Whoa! Yeah, so strawberry jam. If you do end up downloading it, you'll notice that the files are actually called strawberry jam 2021.zip. It was supposed to come out at the end of 2021, and it came out in February 2023. So 18-month delay, but you know, I think the teams did beat themselves up a lot. So I think this level really is a sort of homage to the effort and the amount of times they probably thought they would give up. I'm really glad they didn't. Now, let's head on over here. Aha! I never actually checked the number of berries, did I? We have 4 berries. Let's go. And this is well, I'm hoping this is the first one. I think it is. Alright, this is cute. We can't dash because it's a winged berry. So what you need to do is make sure you have rightward momentum as the thing comes towards you, and then you can make your way over. So that's pretty cute. And you can climb up here to grab it, or you can remember you can actually dash into the berries because they fly away a little bit later. So that is our first berry. And then this is one of the this is a very strange secret. So if we come up here, shockingly enough, these brushes kill you. Can you believe it? Now, if you come up here, I don't know how would anyone ever do this, but if you jump, you see there's this little teeny tiny bit of cloud. Well, if we take the long route up there, which is to say we use the screen transition to dash your way up, we come to a little secret area with... I have added no sound effects here. This is exactly how it sounds. And then if you try and dash out to say hello to giant fish friend, you get hoiked back. It's just I mean, who came up with that, eh? Brilliant. Right. We are continuing along our way. Right, now give it a second, because otherwise the cycles might be off. There we go. Let's open up this switch. Okie dokie. Now, just be a bit careful with these. The cycles don't always line up perfectly, but eventually you'll find a safe slot. Now, just before we head on over, does that ground look a bit glowy below us? It does. If we come down, we just find a cute little cubby with a light switch and a cat doing its cat things, I guess. Cool. Now on this screen, be very careful of the sinking issue I mentioned before. It's very easy to die there. But die we did not. Yeah, I timed that poorly. You want to go like that. That makes more sense. Now this screen's wild. So, what is this block, I wonder? This is where the level starts getting quite difficult to keep track of. But if we come down here, this cat is actually helping us out because he's looking at a broken wall, which we can open up and use to open this gate up here, which is another little secret area. Very good. And here we've got a picture of a berry. It's nice. We've got some laundry. It's always laundry day somewhere. And we've got our cat friend here. And let's have a little look in our bino. Aha! A berry. Whoops. I don't know if you could hear that on your end, but I accidentally took a screenshot. So we just got to navigate our way carefully up here. Ah! Come on. There we go. Jump back down to get our dash back. And we are on our way to victory. But do not be so hasty to leave the room, because on this side we've got this secret route. Wow. But there's a funny looking lock here. Interesting. Okay. Well, what's this map saying? Well, I gave the game away. It's a map. It's a map telling you where we can find the key. Looks like a Hollow Knight key. Like a B or something. Cool, right, so we need to keep our eye out for that particular spot. But I don't think we've seen it just yet. Alright, cool. So this cat is guarding the way. Okay. Right, let's grab these switches. I actually don't think I need the switches yet, because that opens the route up there, but you may have spotted this crumbling wall over here. And we've got a little light switch opening puzzle. Maybe puzzle is a strong word. Oh, that's interesting. That actually opened it up. And we get ourselves a berry as a reward. That is our third berry. And berry number 3 it is. Ah, yes. So I do indeed have to open this door again. But that's fine. That's no problemo. Alright. Now, squish. Let us come up this way. So if we come up to the right first, well, there is a glowing passage up here, so this should be our first port of call. Let's get here. I think we're safe here. Grab onto the side of this. Whoa, okay. I don't know that that always works out that nicely, but work out nicely it did. And we get ourselves berry number 4. You love to see it. Great success. However, we're not done on this screen, because over to the right, oh, another little secret. Oh, we can't get through this door, but doesn't this room look familiar? Well, it should, because this is where we can find the key. Handily, we were told where to go, and under the floorboards is this key. Now, does this mean we need to head back? I think it does. Unfortunately, if we come down here, there is indeed a passage to get back. Very good. I'll have beaten this screen 3 times by the time we're out of here. Very good. Okay. So let's come up here again. Oh dear. Didn't mean to pause there. Okay, so we come all the way back here, if you can remember the route. And we can open up this door, and we can find... Well, we know we're not getting a berry, because we've got all the berries. we can find this lovely, peaceful area with all the ally flags you could ever want. So, trans rights, baby. And down here, we got a cute cat mural on the wall. And then what's really cool is if you come out here, you just have this little floating area, and you just bob up and down. There's even a little hidden spring there, so you can get some good height if you catch it while you're going up. Whee! So that is just a nice little secret for being so curious about this level, which you love to see. I mean, honestly, that is so cute. I love it. I do love me some berries, but I also do love me some optional areas with backtracking. It feels like I'm playing a Metroidvania. Alright. Okay, now I think we're actually done with this screen, which is cool. So if we come over here, we can see a light switch that we need to open. Let's do this quickly before we get smushed. Alright. Now I think we're on the home straight, but we're not quite there yet. So this screen has a light switch to open up, but before we go, we can do a little bit of exploring. And hello, secret area. What on earth are you doing? Well, you can use this secret area to come even further up and have yourself a little cat party. Which, you know, why not? It's literally all that is. It's just a little catJam. So we move on. Whee! Okay. Oh dear. That was I'm going to blame the sync issue there, but mostly I blame myself. Now, before we leave this screen, we're supposed to go up the top, or we can actually come down to the right. And this is this takes you back to this screen where we got the key from in there. Now, I think this is just like gives people a second chance to discover that house, and then you can come back up where you came there, which is nice. For some reason, there's 2 entrances into this screen, so you know, whatever. This is I'm not going to call it a puzzle, but it's just a little bit of have you understood how these switches work, because what you need to do, dash up right and dash up left to activate those blocks and get through. Because if you drop back down, the screen is not lenient. So you need to be careful of these fountain pens, because they will now kill you. And then we need to be careful of the bottom of the screen, which will also kill you for some reason. Okay. Music is dying. I don't think there's a way through here. I've never found one, so I think those are just for decoration. Those switches out there. Very good. And I believe that we might be done with the secrets. Indeed, we are done with the secrets, I think. At least I've not found any past this point. And we're done with the music as well. Does that mean we're done with the level? Well, let's jump on board the cat bus and find out. That part of me was right. I can't keep doing this. Maybe I should just give up. I'm trying my best, but I just don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. I put so much time into this, so much energy, but right now I'm fighting against the current. Every step of the way. I'm never gonna make something that I can be happy with. No matter how much I put into this, it will never be enough. Look, maybe you're right, but we care about this a lot, and that is enough. We can do this together. And guys, we're not done! And in fact, we got pink hair! Let's go! Which, as we all know, gives us 2 dashes. Hooray! We've been upgraded. And now, this is some pretty fun gameplay. And we have these cute flags. Look at that little... don't know what that is. Again, that looks like it's come from Hollow Knight. So, we've got some really cool gameplay now. Now that we've got 2 dashes, you can just schmoove your way on through, dodging all the obstacles. picking up these flags. This gives us both dashes back, which you love to see. Dash our way around to victory. Yeah, this area is not quite complete, is it now? This, honestly, this screen killed so many of my silver attempts back in the day. So yeah, you need to dash, you need to start your traversal there. Just when the paintbrushes have nearly finished. Okay, if I retry, is that gonna give me another go? It is, okay. So just when they've just about finished, you can get through, you can grab onto that wall and you can hit the spring. Be careful of activating that switch though, because the paintbrush can then kill you. It can't kill you now. If you leave it unactivated, that paintbrush will not be able to shoot you. So yeah, you can chill there for a bit. This screen's also quite tough. There's a little speedrun shortcut through there, but yeah, we're not interested in that. So we just need to be careful here. Drop down, use one dash there, use one dash there, and then we can dash our way up to victory. Great success. Flag 3, let's go. Okay, so with this one, you just want to dash your way up here. Dash your way up there. Oh, and yep, okay, but that's how you do it. Right, yeah, and just be careful because the brush itself will always kill you. So even if it's not firing, the brush itself will kill you. So here, you need to get your way through that gap. Grab onto this wall if you need to. Jump back down here. Okay. Let's time it carefully. Ooh, just made it. Just made it. Whee! Activate this, and then use it some momentum to get over here. Flag 1, baby! We're nearly there. Let's go! Let's go! And time it ourselves with this pink paintbrush. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta do this all in one. So this is a cool flag. Up right, up left. Battling will send us to victory. Ah, cool little ending. No secrets in that bit, just gameplay. I think. I mean, maybe there's a secret tucked away somewhere. The secret is, it's a lot of fun. And we're back at our little house at the start, and we can actually get up here if we want. There's nothing really to explore, but it's kind of cute. The fire escapes here can be climbed. So yeah. Whoops. Ready to try this again? Yeah, but let's grab lunch first. Ah, the procrastination never ends. Can I get a heart over here? I can! Let's go. And wow, that was paint. Fantastic. Couple of deaths, couple of berries, and the hard work of all these people. So you can see why that's a fan favourite. The music is a bop. The gameplay is terrific. You know, the cassette blocks are always, you know, it adds a bit of challenge, but it's always fair, except for the very first couple of seconds in every screen can just kill you for no reason. So just be careful. They couldn't iron all of it out. The way everything syncs up is great. The light switches are a custom mechanic. The cassette blocks moving in time with the music is custom, right? Because in the vanilla game, the cassette blocks go on and off, whereas here they move. So that's very cool, actually. We got the paintbrushes, which will kill you. You've got the fountain pens, which will kill you. So lots going on. We've got a whole summit section at the end where you get the double dash and then they count up the flags. Honestly, that level has so much cool stuff. Let's be honest. Gameplay, art was beautiful. The music was fantastic. It all meshed together really well. So clearly a fan favorite and well deserved. I'm not saying it's my favorite, but it is a fan favorite, and it's definitely right up there for me. Definitely right up there. I do have some horrifying memories of getting the silver though. In terms of berries and secrets, well, I think even at 4 berries, which is a large number of berries, there were way more secrets in this map than there were berries. I didn't count them all. There were all the little cat rooms tucked away with a couple of poems. There were the what do you call them? The ally flags, the LGBTQ plus IA flags, which, you know, is a nice little nod. There was the storyline as well. I didn't mention this in the gameplay section, but the storyline of the whole level being a sort of a love letter to creatives who are struggling to finish their project is good to see. What the other secrets? There was a giant fish for no reason. Giant fish. Yeah. So let's be honest. It was terrific. Difficulty, yeah, difficult map. This I think is definitely on the upper end of the yellows. And silvering it is tough. It's a long level, and it's very easy to die on the last couple of screens. So if you are playing this and going for that silver, good luck. You know, and did I have fun? Of course I had fun. I had a great time. I have played this a couple of times to try and make sure that I didn't miss anything and I had a good route memorized. So, yes. So, let us have a quick look at the journal. Now, rather than go journal hunting where we've been before, we can take a quick ride on our tide pool. And then we can come up here, I think. Am I going to the right place? Yes. And here we have a new journal and a new bench. So let's have a quick jump on the bench. Yeah, maybe there was a slightly easier way to get here, but look. Ooh, the map is getting very filled in now. We've got some gaps where there are levels. I've accidentally got a few levels that I've uncovered. My uncleared jars there. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We also have this gravestone, which I will look at, but I will look at another time. That is a credits of the lobby, so who built the lobby and that sort of stuff, which I will look at later, I promise. So, journal-wise, we have our new sticker down in the bottom right with a paintbrush and a cat and some, you know, surrounding art, which is lovely. This is a really nice sticker. I like that a lot. And yeah, far bottom right of the map, where it belongs. And look at that, people. Look at that. We've finished the first page. Guys, this is a monumentous occasion. First page of Strawberry Jam is done. That is 12, I think. Yes, 12 maps done. Mostly yellow. 7 yellow, 5 green. And in terms of paint itself, so I got all 4 berries, 23 deaths, not quite the most on this page, tied third, tied second, and 24 minutes though in the level. That was by far the longest I've spent in any individual level. Be fooled not by forest paths, 20 minutes. That was because I went back for another route. Anyway, gang, and I actually might go back for another route. I might show those bottom screens. I don't know. So this may or may not be my final stats. But it doesn't really matter. What an episode. With 12 in. No, 13. Lucky 13. Thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you next time.